Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. And happy birthday ahead of time. Well, if you're if you love Lori over at the Way of Positive Change as much as I do, we say happy birthday to ourselves every day. It's your birthday. But this year, that comes on August 22nd, which is today. This is the first day of Virgo. The sun has its ingress into the sign of Virgo. So happy birthday ahead of time, or double happy birthdays to all of my Virgo friends. Or anybody that has a lot of Virgo in your chart. This month is for you. Okay, right there. 10 of Wands. Okay, there's the need to not allow yourself to get too overwhelmed this morning. Ooh, in the prison of your mind. And especially if you're not in tune with your own inner authority and you've got a power-hungry boss. Okay? Ooh, these two cards together is kind of like, somebody that's into being a little bit of a controlling, slave master. Whew. On another level, maybe something comes out in the news about who. Goodness. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, but the theme for the day, the center card is always the theme for me because that's how I set the intention. But anyway, Eight of Swords is that self-created prison of the mind. And sometimes it's how it's all these impositions that we put on ourselves, and then we restrict ourselves. And then we actually isolate ourselves as well. Like, we're not good enough, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not, something, there's a bunch of just swords, just nagging you, going into your head. We can shake that all off. Her feet aren't bound. We don't know that her hands are really tied. Maybe there was a weird May Day celebration that, I don't know, this is August, so no, but anyway, shake it off. Just like Taylor Swift says, shake it off. And then, so if we can do that, or just the first thing to know is that maybe you're numbed out a little bit because you're stuck in your head. And if you know that you're numb, you're already kind of thawing it out, and you can get into your feelings because look at all the water. I love that she's barefoot there, and she can just step in that water and be in her emotional body and figure out what's really going on. Jupiter is in Gemini now, and will be for quite some time. And it can be an expansion of the mind and learning new things, but it can also be TMI, just way too much information. The 10 of Wands reversed, upright or reversed. Well, upright, you're almost there, you're right there. It's time to put those things down, but how about next time you get a better way to carry that load? Right? Yeah. Especially with, my goodness, I was just trying to think, like, when was the wheel invented? Right? And then I'm looking at this background of, like, industry and buildings here. It's like they don't fit together. These two time eras don't fit together. But it's Saturn and Sag, and man, he's going for it. But he's going to fall flat on his face if he doesn't figure it out or get it done, better. So don't be like that in the morning. Don't allow yourself to be burdened like that. Do your best to delegate. The 10 of Wands coming through reversed is all about the real, healthy need to delegate. It can be taking on too much, so be careful this morning of thinking that you, especially this thinking here, all this thinking with the Eight of Swords, thinking that you have to take on whatever somebody tells you to do, especially with the Emperor reversed over here. Because if this is a guy or a boss or a dad or a man in your life, he doesn't give a crap about anybody else but himself. When he comes through reversed, this is a lack of care and actual integrity. And it is the dad card. You know, the Empress is the mom card. The Emperor is the dad card. But this card is all about being in your leadership. So you can't be in your leadership if you're doing what everybody else wants and thinking that you have to do that in order to be, you know, to have some kind of either love, connection, or approval or admiration. Like, those are traps. Those are major traps. Those beliefs are definitely our self-created prisons. In fact, when we figure out who we think we need to be in order to have love, connection, and approval, admiration, all that, the answer to that is the key to figuring out everything, because then you drop it. You know, you figure out what it is and you drop it. And maybe it was an issue with your dad. So this is good work. These cards are all about, you know, some good soul work that can be accomplished today. But try not to let yourself be oppressed. Don't repress yourself. Would be some good advice with you know, Saturn and Sag going in the wrong direction, right? With the Ten of Wands reversed. Another thing I'm getting with this card is about, besides, you know, don't take on too much, also don't avoid responsibility. Don't avoid self-responsibility to figure out what your false beliefs are. Because if you can do that, then you'll be in your leadership. And you'll know how to carry the load, too. It's like, get something with wheels, right? Yeah, okay. Well, let me know how it goes for you. Let me know what you guys are thinking about all this. Okay, bye.